Good evening. Thank you for tuning in once again. This is our last of 6 simulcast, our prayer simulcast, and my family is so thankful to have you on board and the way that you've been praying and following along with us. We appreciate it very much. Tonight we have a special treat. I am very excited about the 2 gentlemen sitting beside me. These guys are men who actually know something about planting a church in Montana. And so you'll be glad to know I've got guys like this around me. And on my right, your left, is Pastor Greg Payton. He is pastor here at The Rock. This is a church that they planted and have seen some great things happen as a result of that. And on my left is Dr. Fred Hewitt. He is the executive director of the Montana Southern Baptist Convention. And both of these guys I've had the privilege of getting to know and come to love since I've been here, and been a great support to me. And we look forward to continue to work together in Montana, planting churches. And that's what this simulcast is all about, planting churches in Montana. And so we've got some questions that I'm going to ask them and let them field and share some things with you. You can actually hear from some guys who've been there and done that for a while. And so we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to begin with Dr. Hewitt, and I've asked him to answer, to begin with this question. Please give us an overview of church planting in the state of Montana.
Okay, I'll do my best, Lee. Thank you for letting me be a part of this, and I want to thank you and Christy for hearing God's call and responding to God's call of coming to Montana. Montana is probably the greatest mission field in North America. We have, among our Southern Baptist churches, we are reaching less than 1% of our population. And so as we try to measure the evangelical penetration in the state, we are estimating somewhere 7 to 8% statewide. So we are a very unchurched state, a place that has no Christian heritage, as I enjoyed when I was in the South. One of the surprises to me in coming here was finding that there's really no Christian heritage. Our heritage here is based on the Wild West, saloons and mining and ranching. And so people here really many people have never been to church at all and have no biblical basis in their belief system. Currently, we have about 140 Southern Baptist churches in our state of a population of 1 million. Our church planting strategy is targeting the 7 largest areas in our state, and believing if we can plant churches in and around these 7 population centers, that we can impact almost all of the state. Red Lodge, we would, where Lee and Christy are planting, we would include that as a area that's close enough to Billings that is part of the population centers. And so we're praying and asking God to send us church planters to help us plant more churches across our state. We're also asking God to raise up more churches like the one we're in here, pastored by Greg Payton here at the table with us. Pastors with a heart to sponsor new works to penetrate the losses in this state.
Thank you, Dr. Hewitt. That kind of gives you an idea, a really snapshot of church planting here in Montana.